think I was dreaming.
You sound unsure.
Saturnians don't dream all that much. And I almost never do.
Why not?
I just don't. And of all the things to dream about, a reading assignment from Miss Davenport. I can't even get away from schoolwork in my sleep.
Earth, the Middle Ages. It's about growing old.
No. It's about a time in Earth history that had knights in armor, castles, crusades.
Oh, those Middle Ages. The time of the bubonic plague, the Black Death, smallpox.
It was a time of adventure, Thelma, of chivalry. Old Earth was an interesting place. I'm sorry I missed it.
Oh, speaking about missing things, Lucy is in the team room wondering...
I was supposed to meet her there for a game of minbar chess. Thanks for reminding me, Thelma. You're a pal.
You punched in the wrong code. That will take you to the team room.
Wait a minute. Susie, isn't this the entrance to the landing bay? This crazy jump tube system, I can't even find it.
Danger all around. And there are none to save you.
There was a class of misfit kids from all around the place. They snuck aboard a mystery ship, which soon slipped through a spatial rip. And now they're stuck on a long, strange trip. Our Lady Ben thinks he knows it all. Catalina is talking to the wall. Rattle's really super strong. Android Thelma functions wrong. Rover acts like nothing's funny. Rosie's cheery, bright and sunny. Davenport and Goddard do the best they can. They're space gazers.
Positive someone came in through the landing bay.
That's what the indicator said on the control console.
Danger at every turn. I shall protect you, my dear, now that we are reunited.
What's going on here? Who are you?
Careful, or I will smite you.
You'll smite me?
Smite. Or he smite not.
Wait, Commander!
Ben, stay back. Put that down. That's a direct order. Ben, stay back.
No.
Cat, let go. Can't anyone here follow an order?
Commander, I had it under control!
God.
No.
Jeez. Can it be you, my old squire? Bassanio?
Yeah, that's Bassanio, just like
Mirabella, my beloved daughter.
your daughter.
Cat, what are you doing?
Ignore him, Mirabella. He thinks you're a cat.
Oh, so speaks the man who thinks he's a knight.
Thinks. I am Dram, Knight of Cervantes, and I am come to protect you from the deadliest dangers.
No, these guys aren't dangerous.
I speak of the monster that walks among you. You must search this place, find it, and destroy it.
Radu, where is everyone?
In an authorized ship docked in the landing bay.
To whom does it belong?
According to the commander, a man who thinks he's a knight from old Earth.
Thelma,
Yes, Miss Davenport.
who let an unauthorized vessel into the landing bay?
The Christa did.
The Christa did. You're telling me the ship made that decision?
Oh, yes. Do not worry. The Christa is an excellent judge of character.
And how do you know that?
It let you in.
Everything! Now, but creatures creature! You who serve a mighty monster! Prepare for my fearsome charge!
Booba! How could you have hurt him? I should have just let him stab me. What was I thinking?
The bug creature is a friend of yours, Mirabella? My apologies, bug creature. I took you to be working for a great monster whom I truly seek.
What great monster?
An ancient and evil creature that leeches away your energy and will to live like a soul-sucking vampire. We must find it before it finds...
Hi. What's all the excitement?
Zounds! A talking radish monster!
That's it. Outside.
A radish monster?
At least you're not a bug.
Unhand me, Bassanio!
Give me the sword, Don Quixote.
This oaf is harassing me again. Who are you to relieve a knight-errant of his weapon?
He's the commander of the ship.
The lord of this majestic vessel.
Yeah, the lord of the vessel. Fine. Now just hand me
The
the...
king of this realm. My humblest apologies. Of course, I should have realized your regal bearing, that noble brow. What else could you be but a king?
So here's the royal order. Give me the sword.
Treat it well.
It's definitely some sort of one-man escape pod, but it's much too small a vessel to have a faster-than-light drive.
It could be a cryopod.
You mean for suspended animation?
A cryonic suspension pod. Jettisoned from a larger ship in an emergency. Yes, it makes sense. I just wish we knew more about him.
Thelma, could the escape pod have some sort of ship's log or data crystal on it?
Yes. But such escape pods sometimes come equipped with booby traps to protect their passengers. Entering it could be extremely hazardous. I wonder who should go in after it. I wonder why I asked.
I sense it. It's nearby. No, I thought I did. Forgive me, Mirabella. At my age, it's easy to become confused sometimes.
Thelma, are you okay in there?
She'll be fine. It's just a precaution. I'm sure she's not in any real danger.
Thelma?
This data crystal was in the escape pod. It might be of some use.
Good work, Thelma.
Are you okay? Rover, you still working on that same experiment?
Not anymore. This is my last try at it. You guys were right. It was impossible.
What was your intention?
To create an artificial oxygen formula.
The idea was that you could drink it and then breathe in a vacuum. We tried to tell them that it was...
Impossible, yes. Ridiculous, even. What were you thinking of, bug creature?
I don't know.
You put in 3 parts dichloride? Try 2 next time. Arabella, my dear.
Good, we were waiting.
It's here.
Not the monster thing again.
Again, I'm mistaken.
Gee, there's a shock.
Harlan.
kidding to me.
People beat me to it. Checking out his craft for clues was the next thing I was going to do. Good initiative.
It was Mr. Radu's suggestion. 2 brownie points, Mr. Radu.
We couldn't have done it without Dama.
Well done, Thelma. Excuse me. Well, let's check out this data crystal, shall we?
Excellent idea, Pierre. The corn muffins look scrumptious today.
After we fix Thelma.
Tell me, Mirabella, what do you dream of?
Nothing, really.
My child, I don't believe that for a moment. A child of mine, with no dreams. That would be a worse ordeal than any monster I might hope to encounter. The monster!
Holy gross, it's hideous!
Very funny.
My humblest apologies, sire. I leapt before I looked.
Ladies, a moment, please. We have to talk about Dram.
He seems nice enough, Commander.
Yeah, maybe he could stay a while.
Cat, that's not possible.
Commander, just because he's a little weird, what's the harm?
Cat? He's dying.
Is Dram really...
He's very ill, Catalina.
It was all in the data crystal of his cryopod. There were medical records, file footage.
He comes from one of the Outer Rim colonies. He was very rich, very, very respected. The illness affected his mind first, gave him his delusion about being a knight. Screen on. His behavior became more and more irrational until his daughter, Mira, decided she couldn't take care of him any longer. She had to send him to a medical facility, the closest one being at Tau Ceti, to be cared for until he...
Passed on. Excuse me.
We think his transport ship was attacked. Possibly by the spawn. Both the ships were destroyed, apparently. But Dram was put into suspended animation in an escape pod and ejected before that happened. He'd been floating in space for several years before the pod's automatic systems latched onto us.
Well, could we put him back into the pod? Into suspended animation? He'd be asleep, but alive.
No. The seal's broken, Catalina.
Well, then how about if we...
There's nothing we can do. I'm sorry.
Oxygen experiment, day 32. Okay, I took Dram's suggestion.
It's not a noble thing to admit, Bassanio, but I envy you. I have an old body with a young soul. We seem so different, but the only thing that separates the young from the old is time's passage. But we're running out of time, good squire. We must go to the foe.
But we searched the ship.
Then we must look again.
Dram, look, no. There's no monsters on the ship.
You see? It fatigues you. It influences me, too. But I fight it. So must you. Otherwise, how can we protect Mirabella?
I can protect myself. Especially since there's nothing there.
If you believe there to be nothing, how can you know to protect yourself? Demons think to take you away. When they threaten those who are dear to me, they shall pay dearly in return.
Wait here. Okay?
Where do you think you're going?
To do something. Maybe we can stage a quest. Create a holographic monster that he can find.
Cat, what is it with you and this crazy old guy?
It's none of your business. Look, he's decent and proud, and he deserves a lot better than to be called a crazy old guy. He deserves to be a knight, fighting for whatever knights fight for. He deserves to live his dream, not dream his life.
Commander, what's happening?
I don't know, I just...
Rosie, call for help. Oh dear. Come on now. Wake up.
Commander!
Catalina, thank heavens.
What happened?
I don't know.
Commander, wake up.
We have to do something.
Don't you see? Dram was... Sorry, Commander. Dram was right. There's something on this ship that's draining us of our energy. It has to be stopped.
What's going on around here? Thelma! Something's causing everybody on the ship to pass out. We've got to do something about it. We have to fix it.
Not a problem, Radu. I have been effecting additional repairs on myself and am now operating at peak efficiency.
It's good to see you okay again, Thelma.
Not a problem, Radu. I have been effecting additional repairs on myself and am now operating at peak efficiency.
Terrific.
Were you and Mirabella exchanging words of romance earlier? I saw it in her eyes, if not in yours.
Romance? Cat and me? Nah, that's nuts.
The only thing more insane than falsehood is truth.
We're in trouble. Here. Dram, you'll need this. And we need you.
I shall not fail.
I don't get this.
Dram knew that there would be something wrong before there was. He must know what he's doing.
Well, maybe he's the cause of it. Everything was fine till he showed up.
You doubt me, Bassanio? And you, Mirabella? I say the monster lurks just ahead.
And I say,
No, Bassanio! Mirabella, don't let it strike you down, too.
No, wait.
I should have realized that sooner or later, monster, you would return here to the heart of the ship's power. Can you see it, Mirabella? How could you not see it?
In the command post, I thought, how can we fight something that's not there?
It stands before us, huge, hideous, turning our dreams to lies, our hopes to ashes.
Even Susie can't see it. It's like a dream.
Exactly. Look, your young eyes see through my old ones. Dream of glory, dream of life, and dare to fight for both. If you believe in nothing else, believe in that. Fight, Mirabella, fight! To run away, monster. Never, never whilst I live. It ends here.
Wait!
It ends in glory!
I think she's coming around.
Well,
Welcome back to the land of the living.
You had us worried there, ringhead.
Well, it was a dream. I don't believe it. I dreamt that there was this wonderful old man who thought that he was... So the monster...
There was no monster. Chemicals from his escape pod, the ones that put him into suspended animation, they leaked into the Christa's air system. That's what was knocking everybody out.
Even caused mild delusions playing to our fears. Or suggested fears.
Thelma and I sealed it off and fixed the imbalance.
If that's what you want to believe, Radu, you go ahead. I know what I saw.
You mean what you wanted to see?
Same thing. He wouldn't have wanted it sitting on a shelf gathering dust. It's better this way. Symbolic. He'd have liked that.
Yeah. He said that you liked me. He said, you know, you had feelings for me.
In your dreams.
Dream of glory, Mirabella. Dream of life. And dare to fight for both. If you believe in nothing else, I say, believe in that.
Next time on Space Cases, hold on, it's gonna be a bumpy ride with a berserk Andromedan when Mr. Radu's not feeling so well. Don't miss the next intergalactic adventure of Space Cases. Next week, same time, same place, only on Nick. Now, stay tuned for Are You Afraid of the Dark? Next on Nick.
Once upon a time in a school in outer space, there was a class of misfit kids from all around the place. They snuck aboard a mystery ship, would soon slip through a spatial rip, and now they're stuck on a long, strange trip. Harlan Ben leaps before he looks. Commander Goddard does not go by the books. Rattle tries to get along, Thelma functions mostly wrong. Overcrowded, Rosie, Sonny, Davenport is not too funny. Catalina's fast